Hi, all of you, especially those of you who are in Singapore going through the CB period. All right, this thing will actually last for another few weeks. So, yeah, thank you so much for tuning in with us. And Success Media Asia has actually brought this resilience series to encourage everyone to stay strong, to talk about resilience in different industry with different individuals. So today, who do we have? We have someone in the acting scene, and she's an actress, very, very pretty actress. So on my left here, everyone, please welcome Tammie Chew.
Hello, everybody. Oh, it's my
Oh, hello.
Am I back online?
Yes, you're back online. Are you on StarHub?
No, I don't think so. But I
Don't think
think
so.
it's. Yeah, I hope this doesn't happen again. I'm so sorry, but
Yeah.
hi everybody.
Yeah. Okay, so Tammie, maybe we can start off with a very simple introduction of yourself. If
Hi everyone. I am Tammie Chew. I'm an actress.
There's a bit of lag on today's streaming, so
Sorry.
yeah,
Hi. Okay, I
yeah.
was saying I'm an actress, so I'll be more known in the Surya channel, the Malay channel, because I've been playing one role for 5 years. And I'm also the chairperson for the Actors Society. So Actors Society is where, like how sports people go to sports council. That's what we aim for the actors to be under one roof, the Actors Society.
So Tammie, can you share with the viewers a little bit on how you actually became an actress and why going into acting?
It was by accident. I didn't plan for it. The short story is I won a pageant. So I was invited to a talk show. And after that, they asked me to act lah.
But a pageant has nothing to do with acting in a way, right? Because pageant is model, ma, 美美, beautiful, pretty one. Yeah.
No, the pageant wave. It was a fun thing since they asked me to act one role, and then I thought it's a 1 day thing, so why not lah, let's just go. So I went there and it was very fun. And after that, the same director asked me to do another show where I was a lead. So like I didn't even know I was a lead. I thought I was supporting. Then after that, I think I got hooked on after since, and I'm still here. Oh my god.
Wow. So the first acting 1 day acting actually got you to shine because you were doing so well, very natural talent, right?
I would think I had that particular look for that particular role the director was looking for. So he asked me to do the next one lah. Because in acting, a lot of people think that you must have a star quality, a X factor, then only you can do acting. But actually, there's a lot of variables for you to be chosen for a role. Yes, acting skills is one thing, looks is one thing, but it must match the character, stuff like that. And your character looks must match your co-star as well. So there's so many variables.
Right. So it's really an opportunity that was right in front of you that you happen to fall into, and you just caught hold of it, right?
Yes, I did what I can for the opportunities given to me.
Wow. Okay, so Tammie, you mentioned about the Actors Society just now. Maybe you can take this opportunity and share with the viewers what actually is the Actors Society about.
Yeah, okay. We actually started off with a few actors friends sitting down having coffee, and then just discussing about the industry and saying that actors 命很苦啊 so 可怜啊 stuff like that. And then we came out with a Facebook group where we gathered all the actors together. We would discuss things together, share information, because there wasn't a platform for us to actually openly talk about the problems and the issues we face. So that's how we started the Actors Guild of Singapore. And that was in 2015, I think. Yeah. And as things evolve, we realized by just talking about things doesn't change anything at all.
Yep.
It's just talking. So there's a lot of call for us to be official. So we officiated with the Registry of Societies. That process took us 2 years. It's a very long process, but we finally officiated. So we're now called the Actors Society. So we only actually recently launched in February, or online launch. It was a soft launch, so it was not actually the official launch yet. We haven't go all out to tell everybody about it, so maybe that's why a lot of people haven't heard of us yet. The plan was to slowly build up to a official launch, but of course COVID-19 happened.
Yep.
So during this time, we just put all the rest of our efforts into really trying to be a voice for the actors.
Yes.
So we're actually talking to a lot of authorities and industry media associations. So for example, right now, I'm talking very closely with NAC, with Scape. They just said yesterday they're gonna be like, tell the whole world we're working together. I'm very proud of it.
Wow, congratulations.
Thank you. And then we have IMDA. We have also, who else? We have SMNPP supporting us as well with iPro, and a lot of Screenwriters Association and so on. So we have a lot of, even NTUC have been supporting us for the last 4 years. So we have a lot of good people around us. So we always felt like, actors, we've got a lot of problem. We need to like tell people don't bully us. But during this time, it's for us to become together. So we actually collectively talk to the authorities together, like, hey, freelancers are facing this thing. So we are the voice for the actors. We need this thing. And I think our efforts are kind of like heard, which I'm very glad, because for example, previous budget, we don't have anything for the freelancers, but the resilience budget, they mentioned something for the freelancers.
Yes.
And then after that, we came out with like, oh, there's this SIRS, which is for the self-employed, right? But a lot of people cannot qualify. So we, of course, together with our industry media associations, make a lot of noise again. Like, hey, please lah, think about us. Sometimes we fall under the crack. You want to consider helping the people who fall under the crack. So they changed some of the criteria to make more people, be able to qualify for the SIRS, which is great. So that's what we have been doing lah.
Right. So that's what how the Singapore's the Actors Society came together, and then this is what you guys have been doing during this very, very tough period of time. So speaking about the tough period, personally, for yourself, how do you actually see the current COVID-19 pandemic situation?
Because of my current position as the chairperson for TAS, Actors Society, TAS for short, I am able to see from a lot of different sides. So, I mean, personally, I have a lot of being affected a lot because I MC and host. That's majority of my income. I have 90% less income. Like, ouch,
Oh my
right?
goodness, 90. Okay.
90%, yes. But of course, I see a lot of people out there who are in worse situation than me. For example, let's say the actors. We did a survey previously, a quick survey, and we realized it was actually worse than what we thought. We have 94% of our actors with at least one job cancelled, 87% of actors with at least one job postponed, of which, on average, the cancel rate is about 8.8%, 8.8 jobs per person. The postpone rate is about 3.7 jobs per person, and the income lost on average for an actor is.
We are having a
I'm sorry.
short lag. Yeah, no, that's the very important part. It lags when the money.
Income loss is 71%. That means on average, each actor is now only earning 28% of what they used to earn compared to the previous quarter. Can you
Right.
imagine?
Oh my goodness, that's very bad.
You can't even pay for things like your home loan, your
Right.
expenses, all this kind of thing. And that's just actors, freelancers. Then a lot of people say, okay, freelancers are very heavily affected, but there are people other than that also. Then there are the small business owners, which are also very affected. I Yes, like yourself. I can imagine, right? One man, one director, small companies, private limited.
Yes.
But a lot
Yeah.
of the help is not actually directed for people like you.
Yes, you're right.
So
You're right.
you'll be the one who falls under the crack. I'm sure you feel it as well. So
Yes.
we
Yes.
hear this kind of stories so much. So it tends to make you feel like, hey, this entire environment is making people very depressed.
Mm.
Um, and other than survival issue, I also see a lot of mental health issues, which a lot of
Yes.
people are not touching.
Yes. Yes, you're right.
I have
So
friends for
for
just 1 week of circuit breaker, they go to
yeah,
hibernation mode.
I but also every day they just sleep.
Yeah, it's just you're so depressed, you just sleep and do nothing. Maybe you're just on social media or you play games or you just stone.
Mm.
It's very
You
unhealthy.
know, I was just having the talk with NYC's CEO, Mr. David Chua. I think this is also for the audiences to hear as well. So NYC is actually coming up with something to help tackle the mental health issues for the youth, especially during this period, the stay home period, the circuit breaker. So I highlighted to him, and we were talking about how this mental health problem can actually also affect the adults, and the adults are the one who has the ripple effect back onto the youth. Because imagine the parents are suffering from the income losses, and then they struggle at home, and we won't be surprised to see maybe even suicide rate that might pick up. So NYC is definitely planning something to tackle this problem early. And yeah, so if we ever come to that stage where we are going to execute, I hope Actor Society can come in, and then we can help to tackle this issue together.
We will do what we can lah. I
Mm,
mean, internally we don't have a huge team, but we're trying the best. But that's it. It's also, I feel a lot of people are having this approach of I'm a bystander.
yes.
Of course, I'm sure a lot of who are employed, who are still working from home, don't feel it as much. And I
Mm,
understand why they don't feel as much. But if you give more thoughts to it, don't stand as a bystander. Don't be a bystander. Be more proactive in helping. Be it donating to a lot of charities out there who is collecting funds for it, or just approach your friends, text them, how are you? Do you need a listening ear? Can we do something stupid and fun together just to, find some sanity in this situation? All these will help.
mm, yep, I definitely agree. So I mean, we talk about the whole situation that has affected so your lives, my life, and so many people around. But let's speak more about the media scene. How is the Actors Society taking it? The people inside there. I mean, we know that you guys have been doing so much for the community and stuff, but individually, the people around, how are they taking it? How do you
Um,
think?
I feel a lot of actors feel quite helpless because it doesn't seem like a situation that will end anytime soon. And even if the circuit breaker ends, a lot
Mm,
of the restrictions like 10 packs or events or whatnot will not resume to normal. And
mm,
with that understanding, and feeling like you can do nothing about it, it is it is reasonable to feel helpless. I see also because of this situation, a lot of people are stepping up. um, I think it really depends on your core belief system and your character. If you're the kind who, when there's nothing going on, 你本来就是怨天怨地的, you're probably gonna be the same in this situation, right?
yeah, yeah,
And if
yeah,
you're already helping, like yourself who wants to do this kind of series in this time, it is in you already. You wanted to help because when you started Successpedia Asia, you already had this heart to help. So
Thank you.
given this situation, it's very natural for you to want to do this series,
Yeah.
right?
Yes. Yes.
So
You're right.
that's how, not just in the media scene, a lot of people are reacting. So that's 人家说乱世出英雄嘛，所以英雄像你就出现了。
我还没有英雄，我还没有英雄，现在还是狗熊啊，还是狗熊。Yeah, we suffered quite badly as well. In fact, this year, I wouldn't mind sharing openly. This year, we were supposed to really fight very hard for revenue. We have all our products and services already, and we were almost securing our first few clients, you know, and then already in talks already. We are supposed to execute in February. February is when this COVID kaboom. And when it kaboom, everything was cancelled. We lost all our potential revenue. We lost all the jobs, the events was cancelled and everything. So it was very, very painful for us. I mean, just like the acting scene as well. The acting scene is the first to actually stop no production, right?
Yes, it was a gradual. First was no events, after that was no school shows, after that was no CCA, then after that was like
No
just
filming.
not even shoots. So you can see the ripple effect. It started off affecting the bottom first, which are the freelancers, and then it started affecting those with more stable jobs, which is the teachers, the CCA trainers, whatnot,
Yes.
right? Then after that, it started affecting the small business owners, which is the small production houses. You can't do any more like on-site filming, and then I would see the next thing they will be affecting the broadcasters. Well, of course, the broadcasters will be the last to be affected because they have the governmental support, right? You can
Yep.
to do your COVID programs. So, but it will hit them sooner or later lah.
But majority of the broadcasters are the bigger broadcasters in Singapore. The smaller broadcasters are on the stay home notice as well. So
there's only one broadcaster in Singapore.
that's why I subtly say 啦，你不要弄到这样明显啦，哎呀。You see, when we say this kind of thing, Tammie hang already. Hang.
Yeah. Cannot anyhow say thing. The computer knows.
She purposely wanna know that she got a hang button. I cannot say this. Hang. Yeah. Okay. So since we are talking about this, the whole struggling and the ripple effects and the things that's affecting us in this whole COVID, maybe the viewers, do you all have any questions for Tammie? Internally, maybe what did Charles say? I don't know what is Charles saying. Is this? Internally, maybe management of the Actors Society can check in with each member of the society. It will make them feel that the people are caring for them and at the same time spot any of them with any issue. Right.
Yes. I think that is very important. Communication wise, I think that is the part where so far I feel we're not best at doing it. But I have also just this week, only beginning of this week, I highlighted this to my team that we should put more focus into that. Yeah.
So Charles, don't worry. Tammie hears you. The team is working on it. So definitely more they will reach out to more of the members that is in the not secret society, the Actors Society. Yeah. And hey, our dear friend actually said this to us. Tammie and Desmond 一起加油. Yes, Kent,
Thank you, Kent.
Yeah, 我们大家一起加油. Kent is actually the founder of Invade, which brought Shiling Night Market to Singapore. And in June, yes, I sell Koyok for him. In June, Shiling Night Market is coming. It's still coming to Singapore. Yeah.
2 weekends in mid-June during the Shiling Night Market. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So it's a 6-day event.
Yes. So you all the viewers must be wondering how Shiling is still come. It will be a digital market. Yeah, digital night market. We don't know how it's going to happen, but I'm looking forward.
I know.
You know, I cannot say. Don't say.
I just give a little hint because it's gonna be a lot of content need to be produced because virtual, right? So there'll be like live streaming and pre-recorded content. So I am actually helping Kent on the producing of the content side. So 我有内幕。
我跟你讲 actually what I'm looking forward to is not just the content. I tell you what I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to how to order the food and send it over to my place.
I can so picture, man. Like watch something and then like I see this food down there, wow, very nice. And then I faster order, then after that I can eat it. And then I continue to watch, wow, damn sure.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, people that like 随贪吃的我们呢 you know. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Now we go into something very, very sensitive. We are going to talk about our Singapore.
Our nation.
Yeah, our nation. So how do you think our nation fares in the fight against the COVID-19?
See, this question, are you talking about our grandfather or are you talking about everybody?
We split it into two parts. Let's talk about our grandfathers first.
So, I always think that things are not easy for them because especially after I step up to this position where I get to
Okay.
Sorry, I'm back. Especially after I step up to this position where I have to communicate more with the authorities and I see how they actually process things and how they have to juggle every single areas, I understand how difficult a job is. But that said, I do feel there are things that can be done better. But so far, I think they did an awesome job doing what they can within their capabilities. And many of the people I'm talking to, they are actually working non-stop. Late nights for so long for the past 2 months. So I really think that, wow, 佩服他们, government people, they are working very hard. But then again, I always felt one thing. The mask thing can be better lah. The mask
you mean the free mask?
As in, I understand why they said don't wear mask in the beginning.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because there might
WHO
not enough. Yeah, they scared not enough masks. So don't ask everybody to go and steal the mask first. I mean, buy the mask first. And of course, it wasn't that serious previously.
Yeah, it wasn't that
serious previously. Yeah. But if it could be faster that they make everybody wear at least the reusable mask, it would have been not so serious right now.
Right. So it will definitely help the curb the numbers that's actually spiking over the past few weeks, right?
I certainly feel that because a lot of people, especially Singaporeans, we're grown in this way. 我们真的很听话的.
Correct.
If they say not serious, we really believe it's not serious one. Right.
Yes.
Majority of us. So whatever the government says really have a very strong impact on a lot of Singaporeans. So I do understand why they have to make their announcement really, really carefully. It's hard to balance economy and the panic and the spread. So I would think they have done so far a pretty good job.
Which also includes the grants and the support that they roll out to individuals' household, like the $600 that we received.
I always feel it's better to not give handouts but to provide work. But I do understand a lot of people will need handouts because some of them have survival issues with basic things like having food on the table. It feels more comforted that we have some handouts. But with all the people that I have talked to so far, majority of us just want work, not handouts.
Yes.
Which in the third budget, in our solidarity budget, we see some of the things that we're going to commission from IMDA side, the CFP grant. We also see from the resilience budget that we have our digitization fund. It's going to come on NAC, which is supposed to announce yesterday, but don't have news. But anyway, it's also meant for commissioning work. So that's nice. I would just hope that these are efforts that is made easier for people to apply, that it's also easy for non-companies to apply, because a lot of freelancers, can't wait for the big companies to nail the job to eventually pass them the job, because there's this possibility that this effect doesn't trickle down to them. So far
Yeah.
as I see, it's not easy to apply for a lot of the grants, and the people who have been successful in applying a lot of grants from track record history even before COVID are not the people who actually needs it the most. I
Yes.
mean, a lot of people might say I'm wrong about this, but that's my understanding so far lah.
Yes, I think I will stand behind you, stand with you, not behind you. I stand with you, and I second that the things that you said. I think the smaller companies or even people like me do fall through the gap when it comes to applying of such grants, to help us to survive through this period. So yeah, but so that having said, that belongs to the government side or
Grandfather.
our grandfather, yes, or Akong side. Yeah. So how about the people of Singapore? How do you think we are managing it, or how do you think the Singaporeans are doing?
We are very 听话 one lor. Government say what we do what lor. Government don't say then we don't do lor, which is good in a way. But I also see a lot of ground efforts where I feel very heartwarming.
Like what? Like what?
Sorry,
Like
like
what? Like
a lot of
me?
individuals.
No lah,
Yes,
kidding.
this resilience series you're doing, I feel very warm. Like we have people like you around. We have people like Nick Chi around together, all the freelancers in a Facebook group, which draw us to do many bigger things. We have even people who comes up with their own website, people who come together, the singers, people like George Rong to put all the singers together to come up with songs to encourage us. Things like that. And
Yes, yes.
people who give free chicken rice, things like that. It's like, wow, we are indeed a community that actually still really cares about each other.
Yeah.
It's
Actually,
very nice to know. Yeah.
you talk about the warmth, on the 24th of April, we have the founder of Be Kind SG that's coming up with us. She has done so much for the community. Today, I had a call with her. I asked her, so you do so much. Then she was telling me overwhelming. I said, overwhelming? But you have no pay, right? You are not paid. No, I'm not paid for anything. Like, oh my goodness, but it's really very, like what you said, very heartwarming to see all these people coming together. Yeah.
Talking about that, I do have one point I always felt needed to be voiced out. Singaporeans have this tendency to only support things that they can see, the things that are loudest to them, right? For example, healthcare workers are. We really want to support them, and I think it's a very great thing that we're very supportive about it. And then people was like saying, oh, the airlines are really suffering, the F&B are suffering, but there are bigger and bigger clusters, more clusters out there who are really in need that people are not hearing about. And perhaps we can also consider there are other people who
Yes.
Other actually also need a lot of help. Yeah.
People like us, right?
And
Maybe
of
like
course, even those, like, I just read this article today that a lot of us got our $600 yesterday, right? But there are people who haven't got it yet because they don't even have a bank account. They are so poor that they can't even afford a bank account because they can't afford $500 minus $2 every single
$2.
month maintaining
Yeah.
it. So these are the people that are existing out there, but we don't know about. And so unfortunately, it's a vicious cycle. Like when you don't know anything about it, you don't do anything about it, and it just gets worse. I don't know what we can do. Maybe media friends who are over here. We are the people with the voices because we are public figures, or we run productions that can create content. Maybe friends who are around who can hear me in the media. Take your time to see who we can speak for. Like for example, today I posted on my Instagram, we have this Invictus Fund from the Comcare, the community chest site, trying to raise funds for the less privileged. Things like that. If you see something that needs your voice and you can actually make use of that, do it. this is our gift. Because of our profession, we're given this opportunity to have this reach. So use your reach to do this good. Even though we do have jobs, we have work, but we can still do good at the same time.
Right. Wow. Oh, that's really very, very big-hearted of you. You know, like using the influence to do the a meaningful thing. You know, rather than just whining every day. "Oh, I got no jobs. I got no jobs." You know. Yeah.
I cannot sit there on it. I think I will like, I must
You
find
go.
some use myself, validate myself a bit.
You cannot go into hibernating mode, right? Like the bear. Every winter they will go and sleep for 3 months.
I don't think I can.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, um, after talking about nation, then how about the world? How do you think Asia is actually managing it?
Uh, some countries are good, some countries are not.
Mm,
I don't know, man. Like every country's situation is a little bit different. Like Malaysia just extended another 2 weeks, right? Um, I don't know. I would say I believe everybody is trying their best, lah. Yeah. And
mm,
sometimes maybe because I'm Buddhist, I feel like 有些东西是 if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. But of course, we do what we can within our means, lah. Yeah.
right. So everything do happen for a purpose, lah. It is meant to happen, but of course there's a bigger purpose behind it.
Yes,
Is
of
it?
course. Like even COVID, it is a very difficult situation. It's very unpleasant, very uncomfortable. But I believe it's something that the world, the earth actually needs.
Yes.
It's very uncomfortable for us humans, but it's not uncomfortable for the animals at all. It's not uncomfortable for the ozone layer. Stuff like that.
Yep. You know something that I do realize that in this whole COVID, it's something very heartening that brought humanity out is the unity of humanity. You know, I was just sharing with someone. Whenever we watch movie like Days of Tomorrow or any other movies that has alien attacking Earth, it brought humanity together to fight against all these aliens, right? I think it's just as similar as what is happening now, except that this enemy is an invisible enemy that brought humanity together. You know, everyone coming together, trying to fight this through. So
Yeah, I do see a lot of people coming together because of this. Like our freelancers, our media industry people. Without this situation, um, I have to say it all this unity might not happen because we are media,
mm,
a group of people who are sometimes very individualistic.
yep,
So in a way, it does bring positivity in that sense, and it's like a restart. I think it's a restart button for everybody. Things will never be the same again. Even if we recover from this, how we move forward, how we approach life, how we approach work will be very different. So
mm,
we will have to take note of the future trend, which a lot of people say is digitalization. And I believe what the Singapore government is focusing on as well to let us be more digitalized. A lot of work might cease to exist after
right.
this place. So for friends who think that I'm just gonna just wait for this to be over, my life will be back to normal. I'm sorry. I strongly think that life will never be the same.
Mm,
So either you evolve and learn new things or a new approach of how you do things. If not, I'm sorry, 你真的很可能就会被淘汰了。
mm, yeah. So Charles is saying, I guess the government has planned to roll out. Oh, this was the mask thing that we were talking about just now. Roll out compulsory masks, but they decided to do it in stages. One of the reasons is has everyone access to make, especially after handover to reusable masks, they slowly make people wear it in certain areas as supermarkets to let them get used. Okay, I think I do agree a little leh. How about you, Artemi?
I think it is true that they're going on stages. It's actually quite clear. Like you do this one first, then they make it compulsory, right? I only just hope that they have decided earlier.
Mm, 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 mm,
Yeah. So for example, I mean, in my mind, most ideal is when you bake DOSCON orange already, you already start planning for the reusable mask. And then if by March we have already given out the mask and make it compulsory to wear, it would have been very different lah. But of course, nobody sees it coming.
Yep.
Like,
Yep.
yeah.
But talking about the mask, it really made me boil a little, because not because of whatever the government is doing, but because of the private sector, how people actually monetize it, how people buy so many and then after that mass sell at a very high price. It's really, really terrible. I don't know. I think ethically I cannot accept.
I see a lot of resellers out there selling from 25 to 35. And I also, because I know some of my personal friends doing that as well, it's not because they want to mark up so much, because the cost that comes to them, it's already this high. So on that point, I want to just say a little bit for them. Not everybody is hasty, but of course, I also know they at least earn $10 per box.
Yeah.
But then there are people who are like, okay, you buy one box at this normal price, then you can buy another box for cheaper, and but you donate one box out. I like this kind of initiative. I think it's nice as well.
Yeah. Vincent say wise words, Tammie. I agree. Yes, Vincent.
Right.
Tammie,
I'm not just pretty face, I got brain one.
Oh, you're saying there are people out there pretty but no brain nah, or got brain but ugly one nah.
No lah, because they got a common misconception previously, especially during my pageant days. Everybody think that pageant queens are like, 美可是不中用. Right.
Okay,
It's
just
not
the
true.
pageant,
Pageant queens are very smart.
只是这样而已哦。This one like wave to our presidents. Oh, cannot 乱讲话. But the big shots also, like when they stand on the stage and wave to everyone.
Yeah, this is the more, how do I say? 好像比较优雅这样有没有?
Yeah.
Actually, I also very lame. Sometimes serious, sometimes very lame.
Yeah. Oh, Ben said hi to us. Hi, Ben. Hello.
Hi, Ben.
Yeah. Okay. Charles said, actors have a special gift. They are the voice of the society. Use it wisely. They can be the voice of the underprivileged, voice for the hidden away group.
Exactly.
Yes.
Not just actors, even people like you are also doing your part because we are in the media. Because
Yes.
we have a platform. We know how to create content. So people, like, if you are a crew, don't think that you are not like actor, got no voice. No, you have a voice as well, Yeah.
Agree. Yeah, that's why I especially invited. Actually, tomorrow coming up is actually the one of Yakun's brand and marketing director. They roll out an initiative that's very good. They are finding families who are underprivileged and then they don't have enough money or during this period of time, right? So they are giving out free breakfast or breakfast meals and sets.
Yeah, it's so nice. Yes, we need more people who are doing this.
Correct. And not just the big brands, I think 2 days back we had Beng who cooks. So Beng who cooks is a hawker at Hong Lim. He gives out free meal, free delivery to anyone, whether or not you have money or you're underprivileged. You just need to text them, I need support, I need food. They will send it to you. And
whoa.
Yeah. So really, so it's like what you said, my platform is our platform, yourself. We are meant to help to spread all these good works.
Yes.
Oh, she's Wilson.
Thank you, Wilson.
Yeah, yes, I agree. Tammie is very, very talented. That's why I tell you honestly, I'm stressed today. I told her before we went live, I said, Tammie, do you know today I'm very stressed?
Then I replied, but Desmond, we long time friend already then, why you stressed?
Yeah, but still stressed. Yeah. Tammie was there with me when Success Video Asia started. Yeah, she saw how we fought it through. In fact, we fought through together for some not fight with each other, but we fought it through together for a period of time when she was helping. We were doing the productions together. Yeah.
Those were fun days.
Yeah, those very no, honestly, very good memories. Really, very good memories for me. I hope for you also, lah.
I do miss those days. Hey,
Yeah.
we're here for other people. Why you talk about own stuff?
Sorry. Okay, so yeah. Now, how do you actually stay positive? You sound very positive. So maybe you can share with the viewers. And in this period of time, how do we share? How do we stay positive?
I always felt like keeping positive is something that you have to actively work on. At least for me, I'm not a by nature super positive kind of person. So I will do things deliberately to keep myself on the, I won't say on the low, like at least neutral or on high, like if I can.
Mm,
Things like I will small little things from eating chocolate to going for a run to have the adrenaline to listening to positive music. When I watch show, I don't watch negative impact shows. I will try to watch positive content. I will talk to people who are who motivates me. I will stay away from the negative people if I am not in the correct mind. If I am in the correct mind, who can help them, I will lah. But normally when I like I'm not right, then don't come and negative with me lah. Things like that, small little things like that. But
mm.
recently, this circuit breaker let me learn something, because the whole climate is very solemn and very depressing right now.
Yes.
I learned that actually it is also very important to acknowledge that you can be weak sometimes. I often feel very much that I need to 要逞强. Yeah, I need to
Mm,
put on a strong front for the people around me because I'm a leader in my society, because I'm the breadwinner of of the family, things like that. I always feel like I need to put on a strong front. I refuse to acknowledge my weakness, and that
mm.
is actually very unhealthy. So I've recently learned that after you acknowledge your weakness, then I can come back to climb back lah. Yeah.
Right,
So
right.
that's for me.
So it's like if I don't acknowledge that I do not know how to do math, then I will never learn to do math.
Correct.
All right,
Bravo.
right. Yeah, bravo. 1 plus 1 is 3. Then if I say it's correct, it'll forever be correct. But if I acknowledge that it's wrong, then I can acknowledge that 1 plus 1 is 4.
Mhm. So
Yeah.
I find a lot of my friends actually are in the situation that they are either unaware or in denial that they are not in a good mental state.
Mm, mm,
It
mm.
might be very subtle things like I just am not productive. I'm just staying at home playing games the entire day. But before that, you are not the kind of person, then there must be something wrong.
Right.
So these are the things that people are not recognizing. So I think if you are that kind, take some time to uh, reflect whether this is happening to you, and if it is, do something about it. And then next thing you need to acknowledge, realize what kind of pattern are you. I'm the kind of, if I don't go out of the house, I will feel depressed. So circuit breaker, you know what I do? I'll go
What do you
for a
do?
run. I'll go to the reservoir to run. At least I'm outside. I have the sun. So
Mm,
I know this kind of thing makes me happy, makes me sane. So do the things that makes you sane. For example, you think you need to do silly live session with your friends like on Instagram or Facebook that keeps you sane. Go ahead and do it. Just keep yourself sane first. Then you can talk about positivity.
right. So where can we see your silly moves on Instagram? At Tammie Chew, right? Our Instagram is at Tammie
Tammie
Chew.
Chew. Yeah.
Yeah,
Do those stupid things.
we can do stupid things together. Yeah, dance together, right? Okay, yes. So you are very positive, and I've seen throughout our 45 minutes or 45 minutes of session, you have put up a lot of different expressions, from happy to sad to now. Audiences, let me show you something. How many faces can Tammie actually do? I actually plucked this from somewhere. I'm not going to tell you where, but I found it. I found it. This is Tammie. This is Tammie. Tammie with angry, sad, frown, happy, cheerful. The only similarity in this picture is all very, very pretty. Other than that, all different one. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So
Oh my god.
today, what we are going to do is Tammie is going to do live. Is going to do live for a few phases, you know. So, Tammie, how will you react if someone were to make you angry?
They cannot. The
Are you
face.
stressed? Okay, yeah. It feels like you want to eat someone up or eat a fish up, you know. Yeah. Okay, maybe something like sad.
You look very
Is it?
可怜.
Yeah, very clear, not very sad. Lor. This is a very familiar face. This is what
I do that
I
very often.
watch. No, I saw that. No, I saw that on your series, your Malay drama series.
Yes.
Um,
I roll, yeah.
Your role, Tammie, is actually the always acting as this lady in the Malay channel called Happy. Her name is Happy, right?
Yeah. Nama saya Happy.
Yeah. So yeah, I remember seeing that sad face. So how about evil face?
Wah, evil ah.
Okay, benevolent.
Not evil enough, right?
Okay lah, evil enough for me because I'm too used to seeing you very nice. So the one is evil enough. Benevolent. Oh, hang. Okay. We do again, okay? We do benevolent again. Very 慈祥, very. Okay. Right.
I cannot.
And 还好啦, still okay. Okay, last one. Since we are fighting COVID, since we want everyone to be happy, so Tammie, the happiest face you can show to our viewers. Okay, thank you. Yeah. Okay, so what is your greatest wish now?
Greatest wish ah.
Mm.
I think everybody will have a similar wish right now. It's for the COVID to be over. But on top of that, I also feel very much that if a lot of people can take this time to reflect and self-review your current situation, whether you can do anything about that, there's always an alternative. Find it. And after this, please acknowledge that things will never be the same and plan for this change. Because next thing we want is when everybody came out of COVID, of this situation, then you realize actually you also can't survive the after COVID. That would be very sad as well. So take time to plan as well.
Okay, all right. So, yep. I guess is that the last thing that you would like to say to the viewers?
Any greatest wish? What say to the viewers? Oh yeah. Please watch Success Video, the Resilience series, every episode, every day, every night.
Ayo, 感动. Thank you for selling koyok for me. Yeah. Okay, so yeah. So that's all for the time with Tammie. Actually, the viewers, if you have any last questions for Tammie, you know, you can always drop us a text in the comment, and Tammie might take some time to actually reply all of you. And yeah, do stay with us. Tomorrow, because who is coming on board with us live tomorrow is Jasher Lloyd, the branding and market development director of Ya-Kun. Okay, so he will be coming up to share a lot of things that Ya-Kun has done for the community, like giving free coffee to the bus drivers, and then now giving free meals for needy families. And he himself even started live singing every I think it's every Sunday. So yes, Jasher Lloyd will be up on our live show. We hope to see you tomorrow at 8 p.m. And this is Desmond here. A very good night to everyone. Signing out.